Hello, 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 everybody. Good evening. Bonsoir. I hope you're all already having a fantastic new year. I hope you got to celebrate with the people you wanted yesterday, or got to have a chill day today on this first day of the year. Uh, I'm, I for sure had a good time. Had some nice food, some nice drinks, had some very good presents for Christmas and for New Year's Eve. And I hope if you had any or have any New Year's resolutions that they will all come true. Um, Mine will, I guess, just the basics of trying to watch my food. This whole Corona stuff has added some extra pounds on me, and I would like to get rid of them. But for sure, regarding the stream, I really want to up the production value a bit. I've ordered better, more professional overlays. I really want to, keep doing this because I think it's fun, and I hope the people who do watch enjoy this. And if you watched the schedule or the title of the stream, we'll be walking around my old school neighborhood. I went to school in Japan for 6 months, just language school. So, and it was in Shibuya, my school. Really just did it because I was already working at the time and I was really kind of tired of the place I was working at. And I didn't really know what I wanted to do work wise, career wise. And I just thought, fuck it. I just kind of took took time off work for 6 months and had saved up quite a bit of money at the time. And I spent a bunch by going to school there and having fun and meeting new people, getting engrossed in new culture. It was very, very interesting. It is something I really, really do uh, advise anybody, especially if they're at more the, you know, studying age still, because I was already kind of past studying age at that time. But it really, really is an enriching experience to get submerged in another culture and another language. I can only recommend it wholeheartedly. So yeah, let's uh, let's press play and let's get going. Let's walk around Shibuya together. Grab a drink, grab a snack. I have my coffee here, and let's check out Shibuya. Because I'm quite sure this was recorded a few years after I was there, so maybe I'll see some changes. I hope I can still also recognize all this stuff. Like, one of the things I miss for sure from Japan is like the food and the convenience. And you can use exclamation point link to get the link to the video I'm watching. Thank you for Virtual Japan for recording this. Like, I'm not quite sure where we started. I was thinking they would start at like the crossing and the main station, but I don't think this is it. It might be it because I know they were redoing the station when I was there, so it might be done now. This might be part of it, although this does not look like crossing at all, so I don't think it is. Let's just take a look then. And if anybody is wondering, no, I have not been good in keeping up my Japanese when I got back home. I really should take some time to, not let my skills completely go to waste. Well, skills, you know what I mean. To stay somewhat fluent in the language, you need to practice it, you need to speak it a bit, and I've not been doing a good job last year of like, you know, using language apps or opening up my books again just to refresh my vocabulary and my grammar skills. Yeah, I really don't know where we are at the moment. I don't recognize this at the very least. Looks pretty though. I can still read that though. Kyo wa nani taberu? I think I read it correctly. Oh, this might be the renewed station. Oh, a Guguru. I guess this is part of the renewed station, which would make sense why I don't recognize it like at all at the moment. Because when I was there, like the famous crossing and the exit of the station was still there, but like a bunch of the other metro lines, train lines, it was all like temporary scaffolding and walkways to get to the platforms. It looks nice, like they added a bunch of green here. Yeah, okay, this probably is the renewed station then. Cool. It's always good when they remember to add a little bit of green in any of the Tokyo neighborhoods. Because I do remember making it a point to go to parks with friends from time to time. As cool as that city is, like being in those skyscrapers and surrounded by the skyscrapers all the time, like only seeing like a few potted plants or flowers, you know, sometimes you really just want some bushes, some trees, a park, some grass under your feet. And hopefully, if the world doesn't completely come to a standstill, I'll be going again in November this year. So I know at the moment, like tourists aren't welcome and haven't been welcome for, well, since the start of Corona, I guess. I really hope by then we would be allowed to go, and if we can go then, well, I guess I don't really have any other option than to push it backwards, push it to 2023, I guess. Yeah, okay. I don't know. It's still not complete. When was this recorded? Let me just quickly exit full screen. Okay, so it's a year old. Interesting. Well, now at least I'm doing research for the trip, I guess. Checking out the new station. Ah, yes, and the Halloween themed stuff in the restaurant and the shops. The Japanese do love their Halloween. And I did do Halloween in Shibuya once. It's an experience, I can say, at the very least. For me, not a very enjoyable one. It was just way too crowded for me. So, I can say I was in Shibuya, in the madness at Halloween, but once was more than enough for me. This looks nice. What is this? Oh, seafood place? Oh, it's paella. Yeah. Kill. Oh yes, and the French in Japan, they really do also love writing like restaurant names and just random words in like French and stuff. What is this place? Sushi place? Yeah, sushi place. Wait, no, it's meat skewers. Meat and fish. Huh. Interesting. Ooh, a craft beer tap. Ooh, I can see the taps from here. Oh, that looks cool. Oh no, it was a sushi place. Just also meat sushi then, I guess? Or is this a different restaurant? I don't know. I'm confused. Oh, Frankfurter sausage. I wonder if they would have Belgian beers. Let's see if I can recognize any logos. Or here to the right. What do they have? Looks... Wait, German... Oh, Belgian. Oh no, they turn away. Well, I saw one Belgian flag at least, so they have one Belgian beer at the very least. I do still know some Japanese words. This is called an escalator. Very hard, I know. I always found it funny, like it's weird, like if you do like the kind of, well, I don't want to say racist, but that's very stereotypical, like just saying an English word and making it sound Japanese. You know, a lot of the times for like food stuff, it's actually the correct thing to do. It's funny, I think. There's a hotel in the station, and now that's very efficient if you're there on holiday. Chicken place. Chicken. Ah, sipping my coffee. Oh, actually, that looks very industrial, very clean. Oh, onigiri. Rice boru. Another beer place or something, serving beer at least. Hetaro, a happy hour. Oh, is that a career? Wait, the scaffolding, the signing is in... Yeah, okay, it's karaoke there. Kill. Ban ban karaoke. Oh, sugoi. And a little terrace. Okay, nah. It's an Italian place. Let's see the menu. It's too small to read. Damn it. Paiseripi? I always enjoyed. I never had like a bad meal in Japan as far as I can remember. Like not every meal was of course like seventh heaven or whatever stuff, but I never had something that I didn't like the taste of, or it didn't look good, like not fresh. Like especially the fresh part. I think they're like very, very strict in Japan with that. And just also, like I said before, like the konbinis, like kind of a double-edged sword, I guess. Like having those 24/7 shops. I mean, that's absolutely not a fun job to have, and somebody has to do it if you want to, you know, offer that service. But I will say it was always extremely handy, just at every moment of the day, just being able to walk into a shop, get the drink you're craving, get a snack you're craving, and just go there. Oh, lobster bread rolls. There's a bank to the left there. GR train taking off. At a Starbucks. Japanese do love their coffee. Although you could probably argue if, you know, Starbucks is coffee or just a coffee infused drink or something. There's a lot of sugar in it, is what I'm trying to say. Oh, Kakuhobin, I think. Like that's the place where you can like send packages around and luggage around. The symbol, the two cats, like the mama cat carrying the baby cat. Very handy if you're traveling around. And the sounds of the station. It's just also very nostalgic for me, just hearing those announcements and those jingles. Like it looks like here there's a bit less green. Like then again, it's evening. If it's at the morning rush hour, I think every inch of that space is going to be occupied with commuters. The Shibuya Scramble Square. Like the walkways with the cars below, it looks kind of very futuristic. It looks nice, I think. And I'm going to assume the Scramble Square is like the crossing they mean. So this is going to be the other part of the station, and which most people will know where the Hachiko statue is going to be. Denen Toshi line. That was the line that I took from where I lived to Shibuya to get to school. Good old Denen Toshi. Ah, the Hikari. Ah, yeah, that's definitely the renewed Hikari. Nice. Yeah, this I recognize. So this part was so the floor I could already see, but like the glass work, it was yeah, it was all scaffolding back then. So this whole, which is to the right of the camera now, it does this like all renewed, almost like a huge construction site when I was there. So here we're coming into like the... It's not really a department store, I think, or is it? I don't know. I remember the Hikari at least. Going shopping there, getting something to eat. And like this round thing, yeah, this is I definitely recognize. Cool. I don't know if they're allowed to like actually go into places with the camera, because I know Japan is very antsy with like recording stuff. Like you have to apply way in advance to get permission to record somewhere, and usually, well, they don't give the permission to actually do so. So yeah, but the public area should be fine for them to walk around in, I assume. Yep. Ground level. I can see the big camera. It's also one of the famous department stores. Shibuya Eki. Shibuya Station. I'm pretty sure that barbershop was there. I can recognize that. The arcade there, the Taito station. Running across the crosswalk. Yeah, that's the new facade of the walkway, the new building. Jeez, yeah, that's really towering over everything there. And the cinema there. I never went to that cinema. If I'm not mistaken, which cinema was it in? It was also in Shibuya, like where we went to the movies a few times. And in comparison to like other cinemas I had done, like my best cinema experience was actually in South Korea. Like just ridiculously cheap. Popcorn was good and also cheap. Very good seating. Like the seats there were amazing. But then a very close second would be Japan. Like the seats were very comfy. The price was reasonable, like not cheap, not expensive. But also, I was just kind of amazed with all like the snack options they had. They had like so many snack options. That was amazing. Like these handy holders, and you can make a tray out of your holder. If you bought like, you got like sweet little pizzas, got savory pizzas. Bless you. Whoever that was. I'm pretty sure coming up it's like a chocolate store. Like a Swiss chocolate store, unless it disappeared since then. Yeah, Lindt. That's it. There it is. There it is, Lindt. I knew it. I remembered it. Miyashita Park. I don't remember that. That looks new as well. What is this? Could recognize it. Again, like they added a little bit of green here. Good on you, Shibuya. Good on you. Like this looks also interesting. Is that just like a park half inside? The name would imply so. Cool. I'll have new stuff to look at when I go to Shibuya. Hopefully. And just like going out on the town in like Tokyo at night or just late at the evening was always just, I don't know. It's really aesthetic. I mean, just look at this. Just look at the different lights, and especially with like the billboards. It's really aesthetic. It's really cool to just be in that setting. Like this place looks cool. I'm pretty sure this wasn't here when I was in Japan. Look at it, it's so amazing. It's like styled after like old shops, old storefronts. That's so cool, so interesting. All right, I really want to go there. Oh, with the COVID screens in between, sadly, still at the moment. I see a gaijin. Look, 2 gaijins. Hi guys. Gaijin means foreigner. And I guess it gets used by Japanese people as an insult sometimes, but I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it was sometimes just handy being able to pull the gaijin card and just be like, I don't, me no understand the Japanese, me no understand the customs, and just kind of get out of situations. Not that I got into any weird situations, but it was a card you have when you're not Asian looking. Okay, now we're coming up to the famous crossing. Oh no, we're turning to the left. Never mind. Okay. Like if he would have gone straight ahead, so we would have gone to like a Shibuya crossing, like the picture that everybody knows. No, we are going there. All right. Okay, saw some opening hours for the park. So are we going to get to see the top of the cool looking stores and the building there, or are you going to fall under your inside ruse again? Some expensive clothing to the left. Oh, a chance. Oh, the Tower Records. Like this, if I'm not mistaken, if you walk there under the bridge and go straight, there was like a pancake place we like to go to. I wonder if it's still there these days. Well, not that it was so long ago, but you know. I guess everything goes faster in like a big city like Tokyo. If you have a bad year or two, I'm going to assume your store quickly gets closed. More shops. Cool. Yeah, we're going to the top of this building now. Right. The money shot. The suspense. Just like listening to Japanese as well, just random walking by. I think it's a very aesthetic sounding language to me, at least. But there's another Starbucks here. So many Starbuckses at like such a short distance of each other. I was expecting more green at the top, but oh well. It was a nice place to get like a coffee, I guess. Or a coffee flavored drink. Oh no, there's a little bit of grass here. Wait, but it's like corned off, you're not supposed to go on it? It really looks designed to, you know, get something from the shops and then go up here and then, you know, chill in the grass. That's really nice. Looks like the grass and the whatever those plants are called still have some growing to do. That looks really nice to, you know, when you've been walking around a bit or just arrived in Shibuya, just like take a breather. Cool. I'll remember that. Another karaoke in the distance, if I'm reading it correctly. Yeah. Like, that's something that was also always very enjoyable, just Taking a couple of friends, going to the karaoke for like 2-3 hours, getting the Nomi Hudai, the all-you-can drink. Very cool, very cool. And there's another Starbucks over there. Oh, is it like a sports? Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, that's cool. You can play sports up here. Oh, it's beach volleyball. Cool. Tokyo Jersey wins Beach Volleyball Academy. That's very cool. That's nice. It's actually quite long, the building, looks like. Oh, and a climbing wall? Not a very tall one, but although looks might be deceiving if you just look at it on the camera, on video, and a skate park. Cool. Whoa! Jeez, okay, everybody. It's also nice that they built that. Like, I guess skateboarding is becoming more and more popular in Japan, and I guess it's only going to get more popular with like them winning the gold medal in the Olympics, and also it being an Olympic sport from now on. Oh, that dude almost walked into the wrong escalator. To me, that's also just very aesthetically pleasing again. I can understand like some people don't want anything to do with like metropolitan cities or even just like quote-unquote regular cities. I don't know, I really like it, especially Tokyo. But I don't know, maybe I don't really like it in other cities. Like the real metropolitan cities I've been to is New York and Tokyo, I guess. Although Osaka would, well, I guess New York and then Japanese cities. I've also been to like Osaka and Kyoto, which are also like huge cities, especially Osaka as well, so, you know. I really do hope that the country starts opening up again, at the very least for like people with visas. Because yeah, I couldn't imagine if I would have planned like my, you know, language stay last year or the year before, and just having to, you know, put it on pause, not knowing when I could go. Yeah, that really sucks. Because, you know, what do? Do you just put your life on hold until you can go? Do you just break it off? I mean, yeah, that's just a really unfortunate situation for, like, students wanting to go and, like, I don't know, people who got a visa, so, you know, who had a job lined up in Japan. Very unfortunate for them. Oh, a tarot reading? Is that Tarando? I don't know what it is. What it's trying to say. I think this back alley was already here, if I'm not mistaken. Because this I remember. That's like, yeah. Ooh, where are we going here? Look at that. Japanese whiskey and sake. Doesn't look open. Nia. Like, look at these places. It's just so, I don't know. Again, the atmosphere here is really quite different, really special. Maybe not the pee stalls. That's a bit less. Well, better that than everybody just peeing against the walls, of course. Oh yeah, and this little tunnel was here also. That also I remember. And just like the bicycles against the walls. The commercial truck running by. Might also be stupid, but like those things always added a lot of color everywhere as well. It's a Taya to the right there. Now we're coming up to the crossing. Yeah, if you see that green line, like about in the middle-ish of the screen to the right there, that's like yeah, and of course the glasses right in front of us. That's like the exits most people come out of. And here the subway entrance, which is also part of the main station, of course. It's all kind of connected. And here we are, the famous Shibuya crossing, and just all the sounds that come with it. And Hachiko should be below those trees there, the Hachiko statue. And to the right of our screen, where you can read Starbucks. That's like the Starbucks that's very famous for tourists to get a coffee and then sit at those windows. Just watch the whole crossing spectacle play out in front of them. In the Shibuya 109, it's also a very famous clothing department store. A groovy high school DJ can't speak, sorry. That's that new building, so big. Alright, everybody ready? Go! Look at the madness unfold. Just try not to bump into anybody, that's always how it goes here. To the left you got the Shibuya station, the JR lines, your entrances. You also have one behind this billboard here that goes down. Going in the station, Mr. Cameraman. Where we go? At the Ginza line entrance. This is the one to the right here. Right. And the JR lines here, as I said. It doesn't look like he's going to go into the station. I'm trying to remember like how I had to walk from the station to the school. It's been a while. Like in the first part with like the circle, Hachiko statue, as you can see, under the trees, as I said. And everybody rubbing his ear for good luck. Like I saw a cat like sleep under the statue there once. Somebody had put like a little blanket. The cat was just chilling there. Yeah, but as I was saying, like, if I'm not mistaken, like in the beginning of the video, with like that circular screen thing, I had to exit there, go to the right and just keep going. And then it wasn't too far from there, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a while. If I open up Google Maps, I could probably just like trace the route back. I wonder how expensive these billboards are, because I think Shibuya station is one of the busiest in the world, and therefore for Japan as well. I thought the busiest station with the most pass-through was Shinjuku, if I'm not mistaken. Shinjuku station is like worldwide the station where the most people pass through every year. I wonder where he's gonna go. He's gonna go more to the left, towards 109, or is he gonna go towards the right, towards Tower Dragons? About to turn green, as you can see by the little line indicators under the red light. Boom. Go! It's stuck behind a lady. Like, it's always fun to wonder about like where everybody's going. Like, I don't know what days. I'm going to assume every day, but it's what was it? 6:45 or something. Yeah, you see a lot of people in casual clothes, but you also see like a lot of salarymen. And I guess in Japan you never know when, you know, somebody gets off work. Like in Europe and America, there's more standard hours, office hours, I guess. But in Japan, it's I guess a crapshoot where you're working if you're like actually have a 9-to-5 job, or it's like you have a 9-to-5 job, but you're supposed to come in at 7 and leave at like 10. So yeah, that sucks. And another thing I miss, the vending machines. Just so handy to have vending machines everywhere, and if you're thirsty, just get a drink, hot or cold. But I guess it just wouldn't really work in Europe and America. It's a lot more vandalism and crime prone, I guess. People just destroying the vending machines for the money and the goods inside. Like there's a karaoke coming up in this little street. I think I went there once, if I'm not mistaken. To the left, high butter and craft beer. Nice. A Wendy's? A Wendy's? That wasn't there when I was in Japan. Or I think it is. Interesting. I've never had Wendy's before. Wendy's first kitchen. Huh. Yeah, pretty sure that wasn't there when I was in Japan. Burger King. I did have a burger at that specific Burger King. Yeah, I didn't. Well, okay, I guess I lied before. I did have a bad meal. Well, bad meal. Like, that was not a very tasty burger. Oh, Ishinoya to the left? Or was it Ishinoya? Well, Udon place. Now that stuff you have to try when you're in Japan. Really nice. Sushi bar. Coco to the right. It's very nostalgic just watching this. Hakura soup noodles. Oh yeah, like the ticket vending machines for the ramen shops. Nice. I didn't eat here ever before, and looking at it looks like a chain, so I don't know if it's any decent or not. Don Quixote. Mega Donkey. Don Quixote was always fun to shop around in. It's like a discount store, but just, yeah, they sell a wide variety of goods. It's very strange in a way. But if you wanted a good deal on something, Don Quixote is where you go. So if you have a lot of souvenirs to buy, if you're ever in Japan, go check out the Don Quixote. The commercials for the Paralympic Games are still up. another karaoke to the front of us. I'm wondering if he is going to pass by my school at one point. Oh yeah, there's the main entrance, like the penguin, Don Quixote. Pretty sure I went into this one as well. Like I remember one day, there's something called Umaibo. Best description is just a supersized Cheeto, I guess. But yeah, not just cheese flavor, they have like a lot of different flavors, like teriyaki flavor, burger flavor, pizza flavor, corn pottage flavor, takoyaki flavor, like a bunch of them. And I just got like a huge bag to take home with me, not home, but like my my room in Japan, my rented room. And I think like the store to the right here we just passed on the other side of the street. Pretty sure that's where I got my my traveler SIM card to have data everywhere, which was stupidly cheap. Like if you're not a resident and you can just show your passport. Like what was it again? I think it was like for unlimited data. It was like, if I'm not mistaken, was like 50, like converted like around 15 euros a month for unlimited. Like no questions asked, just do whatever you want. So for the 6 months there, I had unlimited data on my phone for 15 euros for each month, which was amazing. It's just like, it's such a good deal. I hope they still do that when we go. I assume so. I would be weird if they take it away. Well, I don't know. It's kind of cheap, so they might have done away with it. I don't know if the bush was there. Maybe just a color change. That doesn't ring a bell. Oh, and if I'm not mistaken, if we keep going straight here, we're gonna come up to a soap land. And for people who don't know what a soap land is, that's... Yeah, how do you explain it without getting into trouble with the TOS of Twitch? Well, it's where... Oh, yeah, and that was like the amazing part for me. Like this little building on this little square here, like with the holes above the doors, that's a Koban. That's a little police station. And then the soapland is the one with the yellow signs here, or in the same building at least. Let's see if I'm... Oh no, the yellow place is a food store, but in like here, like where that old man came up with like the blue curtains. If it hadn't changed, that was a soapland. And so in the soapland... Hey Chrissy, hello. And so a soapland is where, well, certain women wash you, and all of you, if you know what I'm saying. So that was just so jarring to see, like, like a police station next to a place like that. Because, as far as I know, that's not illegal. Prostitution is illegal, but since in Japan, if there's nothing actually going into any orifices, it doesn't constitute as sex, so... Weird rules. Yeah. Oh, the Bape store. Yeah, the monkey store. Go ape. How's your day going, Chrissy? We're in the Parco store. I got some pens here, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, this little alleyway. Yeah. At the end of this little alleyway, there was like a omurice place. That was really good omurice. I really liked it. And if I'm not mistaken, also there was like a themed Alice in Wonderland cafe here, where I took my sister once. Is that to the left here? Is he gonna turn? No, that's Japanese spaghetti. That's not what we want. Hey Brigitte, hey Kato. Hope you guys are having a good day too. What is this place? That's new. 3.5D. Yeah, that's definitely new. I don't recognize that. Video Primo. No, that's not it. Bitorito. No, that's not it either. A circus themed store. Okay, that's definitely new as well. Oh, there. And the green. Like, yeah. Oh no, there's a cat cafe. That's new. Oh, so the omurice place is gone, I think. Aww. Oh, it's a cat and bunny cafe. I think. Oh. No more omurice. Oh, Ichiran to the right here. That's also a ramen place a lot of people like to go to. Weird experience though, because you never get to see anybody. Like, you actually go sit in a little cubicle. You order your stuff. The panel in front of you opens. You only see the hands of like the chef or waiter, I guess. They shove the ramen in front of you, close the panel again. So it really is built to be like, yeah, here's your food, eat it, get out. Doma. I don't know what that is. Like a big parking place, so I guess it's fancy. Like, also something to keep in mind if you ever go to Japan, like in Europe and I guess most places in America too. Like, we're used to, like, the public places, like the stores are always ground level. Not in Japan. Like, you often had like buildings, and this is an arcade, by the way, which I also spent some time in when we were acting when we were done with school. But as I was saying, like, you have to think like of the different floors always in Japan, because it often was like the first place was like a cafe, the second place was a clothes store, the third place might be like a cat cafe or something like that. Like here in Europe, you're used to like, okay, the public place, like the shops are the ground floor, and everything above it is either also part of the same store, which you access from the same store, or maybe storage, or maybe like people's apartments or something like that. There you often had like really small staircases, and then just, yeah, you go up the staircases, and then the stores, yeah, look like it's just a regular ass door that you need to open and go in. So make sure to look out for those and to explore that as well. Like, we're getting close to the cinema we always went to. Well, the cameraman is getting close to the cinema we used to go to always. Ooh, look at that. That was also always very interesting to see, like a lot of stores having like the example food made out of plastic or whatever it is to actually show you what you were going to order. Um, did we walk past the cinema already or not? I'm not sure. This is very bright. What is this? Taiseria. Oh, yeah, it's a chain. I think it's like an Italian chain, like Italian style food. And the Lawson. My favorite convenience was Family Mart, always. Like, their sandwiches. Mwah. Most excellent. What is this? Abema Towers. Like, I remember walking past this place, but I don't think I ever went in, so I don't really know what's inside. I think it's just office buildings. Oh, it's like a... What is this? Like a radio station inside? Weird. Oh, we can hear the crickets. Nice. A little bit of greenery again in Tokyo. If you ever want to get out of the hustle and the bustle, just sit down for a second. Sniff up some fresh air. I think it might be like, is that like a school to the right? I don't know. Beer to the right. Ramen place in front of us. The little flags. Ramen. Shibuya Beer Hall. Huh, interesting. Little parking lot to the left. See, and the vending machines again. Oh, if only we had that stuff here. Katsudon. That's also amazing. Like katsudon and gyudon. Oh. So many good foods in Japan. Oh, the lady in front of the cameraman thought the show was being fouled or something. Outback Steakhouse. I don't know, I never been. I don't think any of my friends went to something like that when we were there. But I heard like some other YouTubers who live in Japan talk about it, and it's not that very good. Yakitori Senta. Yakitori Center. Alright. What is that mountain of food in there? Holy crap, dude. Jaywalking, he didn't use the crosswalking. Bad cameraman. Oh, and a crap place. Yeah, they also love crepes, French pancakes in Japan. But yeah, like that's one of the stuff that was always disappointing to me. I preferred how they did the American pancakes, like the really fluffy ones. like those stalls on the. Well, I didn't go like in a proper restaurant that maybe did crepes. It's like very popular to have like a little food stand store and do the crepes, but they always seem to undercook it. Like in comparison, like a French crepe, a French pancake, they were always very. The color was off. It looked like they didn't leave it on long enough. I don't know why they do that. Like a good French pancake needs to have like a little bit of brown on it. And those were always still like the dough color. So I don't know why they prefer that, but they seem to undercook it in comparison to like in Europe. And then they just also absolutely murder those pancakes with like whipped cream every time. It's so disappointing in my opinion. So I guess that's two things that was a lesser food experience in Japan. And another Starbucks, of course. Like, if you go to Japan and you're in like a metropolitan, like a big city, you're going to see Starbucks and you're going to see Dotours everywhere. Like, everywhere. It's absolutely bonkers. The green hotel. Oh, it's so cool and calming to, you know, even if it's virtually, to walk around the neighborhood again. So cool. Like, it's fun to see that it's like actually some stuff's changed, but like some stuff you know, it's just exactly still the same. Tully's is also a popular one. You're gonna see a lot of Tully's as well. Italian place to the left here. Oh, you dropped your cash here. That's another Ichira, I think, is it? No, it's something else. Good beer faucets. But it is a ramen place, though. I think so. Yeah, looks like it. Oh, don't bump into each other, people. Like, I don't think I ever went into like this little street. But also that you shouldn't be afraid of to... Oh, some Naruto on the screen there. Alright. Kakashi-sensei. Oh. Yeah, that's a love hotel, I think. Yeah, pretty sure that's a love hotel. So, love hotels, if you don't know, it's, yeah, a hotel where you can rent rooms by the hour to, as the name implies, do some loving. But the prices are usually also very fair, but I guess it's also depending on the hotel, if it's like any bit decent or not. But if you're actually looking for like a place to stay after you missed like your last train or subway or something, and don't want to pay out for a taxi, actually you can kind of check out a whole hotel to just, you know, get like a room for a few hours before your first train come again. That, or just go to like a manga cafe or something. Like the manga cafes, if you get like not the smallest room that it's just a chair, you can actually have like a little sofa there, And you can just crash there and wait for your first train to get back to where you need to go. Yeah, okay. We entered the Love Hotel area, I think, which would explain why I don't really recognize the place. Recognize the little street. Tsutoya or East. I think that's a clothing store, I'm not mistaken. The oral cigarettes. Yeah. Where the hell are you going to put your cigarettes? In any other place, sir? Like, what the hell? Hotel Beatwave. That again looks like looks like a love hotel. Like, some of these love hotels have like really intricate designs and funky rooms. It's actually fun to, you know, just check them out, see what are they doing. Like, you got love hotels with like, yeah, slides in them, or like, yeah. But sometimes they can also get weird with the theming, like children room love hotels. Like that kind of stuff is just awkward. But then you have others weird fun stuff, like, you know, the one with the slide in it, like weird pirate themey hotel rooms and stuff like that. And another karaoke. Oh, you're going too fast. I want to see the prices. Hotel Dala. See, like, if you didn't know any better and you just see a picture of that hotel, it just kind of looks like a fancy hotel, I would say. And the Rodan? Ah, here. Rent, stay. No, rest and stay. So the stay is probably like for the full night, and the rest is probably like 1 or 2 hour price. So full night looks like to be like around $70, a bit less of course with exchange rate. And then like the 1 or 2 hour was like 40. And this one is a lot cheaper. See, again here. Okay, so 90 minutes, 23, and what was it? 120. I forgot the price already, that's set there. Damn it. I think we passed some lady bars, the hostess bars. So a hostess bar is basically like you, if I'm not mistaken, you pay for the first hour, and then you get a nice lady to come talk with you and sit with you and drink with you. And after the first hour, you have to start paying for like the drinks, but like the drinks are like marked up insanely. Like, think if you like have to pay, I don't know, €4, $4 normally for like a Coke, there you would be paying like 20. Not that you would be drinking a regular ass Coke in a place like that, I assume, but yeah. Tachi Hira? Damn it, I really need to brush up on my hiraganas. God damn it. And just my Japanese in general. Strip Life Theater. Yeah. I don't think I need to explain any further what the hell that is. Yeah, that was like another bar, like a hostess or horse bar, I think. Cats building. Oh, oh no, those cats. Oh. Yes, please go, sir. It's just like a parking place. And as you would assume in a city like Tokyo, it's ridiculously expensive for parking. So, yeah, cars really are a luxury expense in Tokyo. Not just because, you know, car in itself is already expensive. Like, you have to find a place to put your damn car, which is really, really expensive to have parking space. Okay, I'm pretty sure on this street the cinema is where we used to go. But I'm not sure if we already passed it now or not. But I am pretty sure it is on the other side of the street where he's walking now. Oh, no, the steakhouse. I guess just never really noticed them. Also, I guess because I'm not a very big steak guy. The hub. And a Uniqlo over there. Ramen. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Good thing I already ate. A Lotteria. I never went to one of those. It's also like a burger place. Holy crap. That's overkill. Like, look at that. That's... No. No, no, no. That's just too much. Big Echo Karaoke. Also a very popular karaoke chain in Japan. See, again here, like, on the second floor you have like something completely different. Looks like to be like some weird onigiri girl hostess bar thing, but whatever. Like, on the second floor you have something else than on the first floor. Oh, this is the Matsuya, I think, the gyudon place. Oh, look at that. Oh, I might have already eaten, but goddamn, if you would give it to me, yes, just yes. I'm not. I think that is that like the ramen place that serves like ridiculously huge portions. I'm not sure. Might be. Okay, and on this sign, like you can, it's like a good overview of like the different kind of stuff there is per floor. But this looks also a bit more clear because it's more like a department style store. Instead of just like a little building in a side alley. Shibuya Marcus City. It's a weird construction there in the middle of the road. Toritake. There's probably going to be a chicken place. Oh yeah, look at the skewers. That looks very nah. That's cool, you can kind of see like how they're making it through the little window there. Nah. Very nah. What else we got in this street? Bars. Grilled fish restaurant. I haven't seen like my favorite fish restaurant. That was oh, they have Hoegaarden to the left here. Amazing. Yeah, show the sign. No, not that sign. Damn it. Okay, whatever. There was like a Fisher-owned fish restaurant that we went to a few times. And they had like these big basins where, well, they had the fish swimming around, and you get a little fishing rod, you fished up your own fish, you gave it to the waitress, and then you said how you wanted your fish to be prepared. Sushi, sashimi, grilled, were there other options? I think so, but I usually went for like sushi and grilled then. And every time, oh, so good. So absolutely good. I mean, you can't really get any fresher than that. Our girls' bar to the left, behind us now. Nice looking place. But it's not the Fisher and Fish place. Whatever those dudes were talking about, apparently it was very funny. Like, I really hope that that fish restaurant is still open when I get to go. I would be really sad if that's not there anymore. And if it's not there, that I hope I can find something similar. Because I also did want to go eat fugu, so blowfish. Yeah, though, if I'm really honest, if you really want to be able to say that you had it, go for it, but it's expensive, and to be quite frank, it really isn't all that special, like taste-wise. You can better spend the same amount of money somewhere else, I would say. Like, it was really, yeah, it was just bland fish, just really bland fish. But I can say I had fugu, I guess. And I think, like, really, especially if you're in one of the big cities and in one of the very more touristy neighborhoods, which well, Shibuya does fall under that if I'm not mistaken. It really helps not going for the flashy places on the main streets. Like if you really want something more local, well, I would advise not looking for that in Shibuya in the first place. But then if we are in Shibuya, like I don't really want like this. Well, safe option is also not the right word. Like you can find really authentic stuff if you just go in like the little alleyways and don't and aren't scared off if it doesn't have like an English, does not have an English menu or yeah, flashy signs or whatever. Again, all the lesser food stuff I had in Japan, I guess, was more like the foreign stuff they were trying to do. Like the Burger King wasn't that good. I think French pancakes, the crepes, are better in Europe and in France and in Belgium. But like I remember, this wasn't in Shibuya, but this was in like in Asakusa. Really thirsty. We were close to Sensoji Temple, and just walking in like a little coffee/tea shop. Worn out chairs, worn out tables. The glasses were like, well, not broken, scuffed, but like, you know, some scratches on them and stuff like that. Best iced tea I ever had, and it was like run by this sweet old lady, just using her best English to try and ask us if we had everything we wanted and stuff. It was so cool, so cool. And for like food stuff also, that was like in Akihabara once. Just like a random little alleyway. We were really hungry. And we found like this little fish restaurant shop, and I had like a sakanadon, like a fish rice bowl. Oh my god, so good. Why did he put on the camera and like clap his hands twice? That was interesting. I don't know why he did that. Okay, I've seen like a few ladies pass by now with like this weird skirt where it's like a full skirt down, but then like the right leg is not fully covered by the skirt and it's like a little short leg. That's some weird new fashion thing apparently over there. I think we're circling back to the station. I think we're ending the video soon then, I guess. Kuras. Yeah, okay, so we didn't pass by my old school, apparently. I didn't see the Fisher on Fish restaurant either. But I think we got close, if I remembered the streets correctly and how they looked. But you know, Shibuya is a big place, of course, as many of the districts / cities of Tokyo are. To top right, another Tully's coffee. I really hope I get to go at the end of the year. It's been a while now since I've been, and I'm really starting to miss it. It's just, you know, I don't know. It's just to me, it's always, it feels like my second home now. I really like the culture. I really like the language. Although I haven't been keeping up with my language study, which I should do. But you know, only 24 hours in a day and all that. But I'm quite sure if I put in the hours again, like it should all come back to me rather quickly. And granted, I was no expert in the language at all, and I stopped right before we started learning like the very high polite language, the Keigo, if I'm not mistaken, language. Because yeah, well, my time was over there in the school, and also just kind of looking into it myself. God damn it, that stuff is complicated. Like that stuff is complicated. Like that's actually, I guess you can do it with self-study, but yeah, that's going to be very hard. I think like a professional teacher for that part of the language would be very much advised and help you along. Oh, a Coco curry place. The Coco curry house. I don't. Did I get a curry there? Not of the cocoa. I didn't eat a lot of curry last time I was there. When I was there for the school. Like my favorite stuff was like going out for gyudons, katsudons. We had like a specific sushi place close to where we lived that we loved to go to. And I'm quite sure absolutely nowhere near the best sushi ever. But the place was, I don't know, cozy? And just, well, cheap doesn't equal good, but for the price it was amazing, and we all loved it. And I'm quite sure you can find better kaiten sushis, but oh man, that place, good memories, and good food in my opinion. And drip coffee. Okay. Don't know what that means, but that Kirin City looks to have a good selection of beers as well. Okay, what is that? I don't remember being in this part ever. They serve curry, they serve gyudons. Well, apparently it's a gyudon and curry place. Oh, it's Sukiya. Oh yeah, okay, sorry. But I don't... What's the third and... Well, the fourth floor is a fish place. What's the third floor with like the Buddha? Takoyaki, or is it dangos? Premium. Ah shit, it's turning. Oh, it's not going up that alleyway. Okay. Back to the station apparently. Okay, is he actually going back to the station now, or? Right, into the construction zone we go. I don't know if there are chains for my favorite Japanese food, but like my favorite Japanese food is tonkatsu. I think the best comparison you can make with like European food is like a schnitzel, but instead of the meat being like pounded really flat, it's no, but it gets like breaded in panko and then deep fried. I remember it always being like, oh, the meat's so juicy and then the crisp on the outside, and it has like a specific fruit sauce that comes with it, and like that kind of stuff is that's just my jam. That's absolutely my jam. Like savory and sweet stuff. Oh. And then it usually also comes with like a Chinese cabbage and then a specific yuzu dressing for with the cabbage. And I do also like sour, so the dressing was a little bit sour. So just the combination of all that stuff, like you have a little miso tofu. I think beforehand, before they bring out the actual tonkatsu, and then you have your nice fluffy rice, and then the savory, crispy meat with the fruit sauce, and then the dressing on the fresh and refreshing cabbage. So good. Like if that's actually, you don't see that in like a lot of Asian or Japanese places where I live, at least. Maybe there's like in other European countries you can more easily find Japanese restaurants that serve something else than sushi or ramen. I guess yakitori you can also find pretty easily, but like tonkatsu, I've never seen that in a restaurant here before. Maybe in Brussels once, but for the rest it's very hard to find. And so if you ever go to Japan or you find a Japanese restaurant in your country where you live and you have tonkatsu, try it. Like that's like screw fugu, screw blowfish, try a tonkatsu place. Like try asking somebody local if you have the courage or the language skills, or ask your hotel and ask them for like a good tonkatsu place and go get a tonkatsu. I promise you, you won't regret it. So we kind of walked back up the walkway again, and now this is again part of the renewed station. Beams. It's a clothing store. Don't know it. Tokyo Plaza. Ooh, pardon me. At the on. Oh, what the hell? What the hell? Okay. Huh. It's a cool projection system. Cool. But I can hear the crosswalk buzzers and sounds going off in the background. Love those things. Oh, I think we can't really like see it very well on video, but it's like a it's like a 3D projection. I think you're gonna really have like a depth effect if you're standing there in person. That looks cool. I see. Okay, cameraman, we already saw this on the other screen. Please go. I guess he's spending time here because he actually can see the 3D effect and it looks cool. Yeah, okay, it says it, 3D hologram display. Alright. Oh, and a pachinko there to the left. I never went in one. Like these signage for these streets are also new. Like that wasn't there when I was in Japan. Looks fancy. And it's also nice to very easily see in which street you are. Although I guess it doesn't really matter these days, like with Google Maps. So handy to just open up Google Maps and yeah, instantly see where you are. Like in cities where you have range, of course, if you're like in the middle of nowhere and there's no phone range. So remember to download your maps if you're going somewhere where you not usually are. So if you don't have data, that Google Maps still can, you know, track you with the GPS function, and it actually has the map data. Handy traveler tip. And for Android users, let me take a look. Like there's a specific app I used. Let me take a look. Here, what's it called? Hyperpedia. Let me open it up and see if it still works. I don't know if it still works, but like Hyperpedia was such a handy free app to look for the most efficient travel times. I think Google Maps these days is also like very efficient, so you can also get by with Google Maps. But like Hyperpedia was so accurate with like train times and what the most efficient way was to get somewhere. I loved using that. I should check if that's still working before I go. So look it up if you happen to go to Japan soon. If you're one of the lucky few who can get in the country at the moment, I guess. People almost running into each other. Oh. Miami Garden. Oh. Okay, we're back at the crossing. Are we going towards the 109 now? That would be to the left. Let's see which way our cameraman goes. Oh Jesus Christ! Oh, that's a that's a Lambo over there to the right. God damn! That actually startled me a bit. Or did it... Did it get stopped by the police? Is it a police or is it a taxi? No, it's a taxi. It's very loud. Oh, look at the little kid in the dad's neck was like holding her ears. Was too loud. Aw. Right, cool. That was my my old neighborhood. Well, school neighborhood at least. That's not where I live. It's like getting a room in Shibuya that would have probably been hella expensive. All right, cool. Everybody who watched, I hope you had fun walking through Shibuya with me. Again, a very happy New Year, and I hope the worst of wait, no, I'm saying it wrong. I hope the best of last year will be the worst of this year. That we all get to go and travel places and do everything we want, get to see our friends, get to see our family, and yeah, that the world starts opening up again a bit. Anybody who watched, thank you very much. Thanks to all the chatters. Anybody who watches this later on the VOD, thank you very much to you as well. I'll oh, changed for no reason. And yeah, see you all next time. The next stream will be tomorrow. It will be an XCOM stream. We'll be starting at 19 p.m. Central European time as well. So if you want to see how our follower soldiers do, if we don't lose anybody, come around again tomorrow at 19 p.m. Thanks for watching again. See you next time. Have a fun new year. Bye bye.